Hey lovelies, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this top, how to sew this top. In a previous video I taught you how to draft this top, so if you have not watched the video on how to draft the top, please head to my channel and click on the last video I uploaded before this, or I'll also drop the link of that video on this description box under this video. If you are new to my channel or you have been watching my video and you have not clicked on the subscribe button, do well to click on the subscribe button and share this video with others by sharing the link of this video on your social media platform. Do well to give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment in the comment section. In any way you are confused, just drop your comment in the comment section. I'll be there to attend to read. So I have used the pattern to cut on my fabric. This is the back pattern. I've cut the back part of the dress. So this particular part is the bottom part of the front pattern. So this is the upper part of the front pattern. This one that I'm showing you right now is the upper part of the front pattern. I went ahead to cut a very light lining for that and the upper part of the top, the front pattern. So just go ahead and do yours and cut out your line if your fabric is not thick like mine. All right, so go ahead and join the side and at the neckline, which is the V neckline. So I have done that right away. I went ahead to sew it and I flipped it over. You can see how neat it looks. I also went ahead to give it a good press. At the under part of it, I went ahead to give it a loose stitch because I want to draw a gather stitch. Remember we slit the pattern in our previous video that we are going to gather that part for to enable the bust push out well properly. So this is what I did. I went ahead to draw gather on it. I also have a video on it, how to draw gather on fabric, so I will drop it on the description box also under this video. So I went ahead to draw gather on it and I pleated it little. I draw the gather on it. I did not gather every side, but I just went ahead to do it to suit the bottom part of the front pattern. So this is the bottom part, like I showed you the other time, and this is the lining. So the next thing I'm going to do is to sew the midpoint, which is that area is the zipper area, and the bottom part of it, you can see where I pointed, that's where you're going to sew. So I have done that. You can see how it looks. You can see I only went ahead to sew the zipper area and the bottom part of it. So also I've gathered both the upper part of the front pattern. So what I'm going to do now is to measure the down pattern where the zipper allowance is. Remember we took 1 inch for the zipper allowance. So I'll go ahead and mark the 1 inch off, then place this on the down part of the pattern to see if it's really the same size with the bottom part. If it's not the same size, you go ahead and draw the gather so that it will fit well properly. So on that 1 inch part on the zipper allowance, after leaving the 1 inch for the zipper allowance, I went ahead to pin it down because I want to go and sew it now. So after pinning it down, I couldn't get hold of my pin because it was far away, a little bit far away from where I am now. So just go ahead and flip it like so. Ensure that the 3-piece meet at the end and ensure that their edges also meet properly. So go ahead and range it well if your fabric, if the 3-piece do not meet properly or one of them is not ranged well or folded. So go ahead and range it well, then sew straight on it like so. So you do the same for the other side. This is how it looks after sewing, very neat. So at the zipper point of it, go ahead and fix your scissors or any sharp object inside to bring out the edge properly. So it's really neat inside and out. But I will show you how it looks like before I turned it over. Before I turned it over, I will show you how it really looked like. It was a little bit rough, but when I flipped it over, look at how it looks before I flipped it over, and you can see how it is. I just went ahead to bring it out and bring out the um, pointed part at the zipper part of it. So this is how it looks. So I'll go ahead and give it a good press so that it will come out really nice. So this is the back pattern. I'll go ahead and sew the neckline, right side facing right side of the lining. Then I'll go ahead and sew the side also, and I'm going to turn it over and give it a good press. So this is how the front pattern look like after sewing and ironing. So it really came out really neat. So this is the back pattern. This is the back part of the top. So I'll go ahead and hold the darts at both sides, and after holding the dart, I'll go ahead and join both sides together, both the front and the back. Before I join the side, I'll go ahead and hold um the shoulder. So you can see how I want to hold the shoulder. So the shoulder, right side facing right side, lining to lining, fabric to fabric. So you can rewind the video to see how I did it. So go ahead and sew it. It will give your shoulder a very neat finishing, and that's for that. I also do it to the other part of the shoulder. So this is sleeve. I went ahead to cut out a bell sleeve. You can use whatever method that you desire. Can be slash and spread, whichever method, just to get your bell sleeve. So this is the band. You just go ahead and cut the band like 2 to 3 inches folded. It gives you 1.5. Go ahead and pleat this bell sleeve on it. Pleat it on one side of it, then flip the band over and conceal it by folding in the rough edges. So I have joined the shoulder, as you can see in the video. It really came out neat. You can see how it looks. So what I'm going to do now is to flip it over and join the sleeve. There are so many methods of joining sleeve, but I decided to use this method. I'm not really used to this method, but I just want to try it on this. So after sewing the sleeve, this is how it looks like. It came out beautiful. So go ahead and notch the midpoint of the sleeve at the upper part. So at that place that you notch, go to the midpoint of the shoulder, go ahead and pin it down. So after pinning it down, you can sew the edge to edge, that's the armhole to armhole, and you can sew it all through from one edge to meet the other edge, and that will be all for fixing the sleeve. You also apply it to the other side of the armhole by sewing your sleeve on it. So I'll go ahead and do that quickly. After doing that, this is how it looks like. It came out well. So the next thing we're going to do is to join the side right away. You can see I've already hold the dart at the back. So you place it like so, arrange it properly, then go ahead and use your sewing allowance to sew all through down from the sleeve to meet the bottom part of the top. And that will be all for the top if you have joined the both sides together. This is how our top look like after joining both sides. It came out beautiful. So you can go ahead and fix your zipper or your button at that zipper allowance. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have not clicked on the subscribe button, do well to click on the subscribe button. Please go and click on the subscribe button. Click on the like button also. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, Blenny Alo. Bye.